Hey there, Soul Tribe. It is Intuitive Energy Guide, Clairvoyant, and Source Energy Channel. Kathy Weiss here. Welcome to your weekly energy reading. I'm coming to you live from my reading room here on the coast of the Central Coast of California. What? I just totally spazzed that out. I'm on the Central Coast of California, and I'm coming to you live from my reading room. And there's just so much juicy, interesting stuff going on. First of all, really exciting. I can hear and feel that often many of you are like, what is a source energy channel? And I think that's such a valid question because it's not something we hear in mainstream lexicon. Well, the awesome news about that is that right now, as we speak, for the week of November 4th, 2019, the Global Channeling Summit is happening. It is online and it is free. I'm joining over 20 other experts in the field of channeling to answer your questions about what the heck channeling is anyway, how it works, and we're delivering really cool channeled messages for you. As a matter of fact, my channeled message is the longest one I've ever delivered. It's super cool. And it's free. So you can go grab your free ticket and get free access and start learning more about channeling and hearing those messages at bit.ly/channeling summit. So it's bit.ly/channeling summit, and I will drop a link down below so that you can check that out anytime. Even if you catch this video after the week of November 4th, 2019, you'll still be able to go over there and check out the Channeling Summit. It'll be back up there on replay for you with all that cool information. So let's get into what is going on energetically and what you can do about it this week of November 4th, 2019. So having this like really introspective kind of day and morning, and it kind of like was a snowball. Like I wasn't aware of it at first until like the next thing and the next thing and the next thing showed up. So first, when I'm getting ready for my day and just before I sit down to do my personal meditation, I always grab a couple of my gemstone and crystal bracelets for the energy that's going to support me that day. So some of you will be familiar. I put the actual crystals down kind of like this one. I'll lay out some that are for you and the energy that's supporting you with your weekly energy charge up that I do on Facebook and on Instagram stories. But I choose bracelets for myself because then I can wear them and have them right on my body. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I just know I want this. And other times I'm like, okay, guides and source energy, I'm not quite sure what I need to support me. And I'll just kind of go in and pick them up or whatever. So today, two of them. This one here is abalone, which is a gorgeous shell from the ocean. And this one here is a rare green sea sediment. So right away, I've got two energies of the ocean hanging out and supporting me. Then, as I was doing my meditation and preparing for the intuitive guidance sessions that I have today, and I was tuning into the energy of the Soul Tribe members that are going to be in our intimate group mini reading session, the energy of the ocean was present and very symbolic in these clairvoyant or images in my mind for them. And then as I was tuning into energy for one-on-one intuitive energy reading and guidance sessions, the energy of the water and the ocean was there. As I went into kind of more of my active part of my morning and I was walking my co-healer Agnes, I recalled that on Friday, as I was beginning to prepare your newsletter for this week, my guides were inviting me to tell you a story about the ocean that I recently experienced. And I was like, okay, there is clearly and obviously the energy of the ocean showing up individually and collectively for us this week. So I was originally going to go on this like crazy town rant today on your weekly energy reading about something that's been on my mind. And I was directed away from that around the energy of the ocean, and that the energy of the ocean is here and supporting all of this week, all of us this week. What I wanted to do then was find out, okay, I know how it's supporting me, and I know how it's supporting the people who read my newsletter because that story is there. And if you want to join my newsletter, that'll go out after this live video, so you can visit my website, Kathy-Weiss.com. And when you subscribe, you get a free mini intuitive reading. So you could find out what that energy is all about if you subscribe to my newsletter. And I knew what the energy of the ocean was all about for private one-on-one clients and for our group Soul Tribe clients in mini messages. And I was like, but what about for the collective? What about for those of us who are watching the energy reading this week? What is the message from the ocean for this group of people? And I was met with pure silence. Pure silence isn't wrong or bad, and it doesn't mean all of a sudden my intuitive gifts have turned off. It just means there isn't any more information, or there isn't any more messages right now. So as I sat with that and I checked a couple of times, checked about 3 times to make sure that that question was being met with silence, and it was. So what I knew for you who's watching this video, again, whether you're watching live or watching a replay later, hearing the word ocean brings something up for you. And that is enough for you to know what that is. Some of us love the ocean and we're drawn to it, and hearing that word makes us realize we haven't been in a while and we need to go. Some of us have a fear of the ocean and an aversion to the ocean, and hearing that word brings it up as an opportunity for you to kind of explore that within yourself a little bit more. Some of us love being on the ocean, some of us love being in the ocean, some of us love being near the ocean. Whatever it is, you hear the word, you know deep within the cells of your being what you are meant to understand around the energy of the ocean. The next part of the puzzle is your quiet action step this week. So the energy is this week quiet. It's a little more introspective. It's definitely slowing down for all of us in different ways, in different realms. And one of the things you can do with the slowing down is start to step back and question some of your deeper feelings, or take a little bit of time to gain some clarity. I think that's why some of us are being called to go to the ocean, is that when we have those moments of solitude where we either walk upon the sand near the ocean, or we get on it or in it, and we sort of have a chance to clear away some of the external attention seekers, noise, whatever you want to call it, that there will be some deep clarity around situations in your life, but like not like, oh, it all happens for a reason sort of a thing, but actually like, oh, here's the reason, here's the lesson, here's the juice, here's the clarity that I've been seeking, here is the healing that's been trying to get called forth from within me. And I heard that's enough. For a vast majority of you, that little bit of information was enough. If it's not, there are a few things you can do to get more information. Number one, I have 3 spots available for today's session of Monday minis, or mini messages. And you need to get registered for that by 5 p.m. Pacific time. So you might feel drawn to get that message or that symbolism that's arising for a small intimate group of people, right? Only 5 people go into that group. You might read my newsletter, and that story and symbolism might help you understand it a little bit deeper. Or you might choose to schedule a one-on-one session and get really personalized information around this energy of the ocean and what it has to do with you. So if you're just dropping in to the live or even catching it later, the first part of the video is about the energy of the ocean. And as I was saying, if that wasn't enough for you, because I'm hearing for some of us that was plenty, and for some of us we need a little bit more, so I was just offering some options of how you can get some more information to give you that clarity or that deeper understanding that you're seeking in your life right now. Next, I'm going to pull an oracle card, which are not fortune tellers. I wish we could like all discover the future, but that's a little bit about what today's newsletter is about anyway. This is Colette Baron Reid's Spirit Animal oracle deck. And I'm hearing take a pause to invite some of you who are watching, if you got the ocean thing and you knew what it meant for you, to please drop it in the comments so that other people who are still unraveling that can feel some inspiration. It'll be different for them, but your comment can inspire someone else's unlocking. So feel free to throw that down in the comments, or just some hearts or some likes or something, so that other people feel not so alone and feel supported. So I almost grabbed my mermaid deck, right? Because I was like, oh, the ocean and the mermaids and all of that. And I was guided strongly that no, mermaids are great and they're fun and they're fictional, and that what we need today is more earthbound guidance from the energy of animals that live upon the earth in this realm, in this day and time. I'm super curious and eager. I don't know if you are as super curious and eager as I am, if we will get a sea creature. I think that would be super cool, but like, let's not be disappointed if it's something else, because we always trust that the right card and the right information and the inspiration that comes out of these tools will be the ones that are the correct supportive ones for us this week. So I just wanted to give that a shuffle. When I work with people live and one-on-one, I invite them to select where in the deck the card is for them. Interesting, I often go for where there are breaks and things like that, but I'm hearing really strongly from the guidance that it is much further down in the deck today. So we're going to go way down here. And I'm hearing it's the one above where I cut the deck. Okay. So we have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Swans live on water. I don't necessarily know if they are ocean creatures, but they're definitely water creatures. And one of the things I know about swan symbolism and swan energy is that they are very graceful above water, where below, like, their feet are paddling and like doing all of the work. And so there's like an ease to them, and a smoothness and an elegance and a grace, even as they are exploring or working underneath the surface. So in relationship to this energy around the ocean that's coming through for all of us today, you're being invited to maintain that sense of ease and that grace, even as you examine deeply things that lie within yourself. Because when we can uncover truths, when we can heal energetic wounds, when we can release things that no longer serve us, number one, it heals us and elevates us. And our healing and elevation heals and elevates others and the world, and it becomes exponential. As we do that, we don't have to be dramatic about it. We don't have to be traumatic about it. We don't have to be big fat drama queens. We can actually very gracefully heal and accept that which is within us. And that makes the process calmer and more peaceful. If you can explore it with a sense of curiosity and kindness and understanding that everything is for your benefit. Everything, even the hard, messy, annoying, we just took 1,000 steps backward in relationship to whatever it is we've been pursuing. It's all happening in your favor. And if you can graciously and calmly accept that, the growth is going to be phenomenal. In the guidebook, it says, with their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. When Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available at the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self-knowledge is what you need right now. to better understand a situation or relationship. Diving deep within yourself takes courage. Sometimes it takes guidance and assistance. If you think that you need guidance and assistance, please reach out to me in the comments or private messages or visit my website. And even if I'm not the right person to guide and assist you, I can probably refer you forward or onto a resource that can guide and assist you. So I welcome and invite you to find those treasures within yourself. And if that is a struggle, to ask for assistance, because when we can uncover them and reveal them, life becomes richer, more satisfying, and more in alignment with joy and freedom, which are the ultimate highest vibrations we can experience as humans. And there's nothing more that I want for you than for you to come into alignment with those feelings, because it is the absolute juiciest, most delicious, best. And it's my job as an intuitive guide to help you get there. And together we can get you there. So reach out, join a mini messages session, have a one-on-one session, have a discovery call with me. Like, let's connect and see each other in real life, digitally on Zoom, right? So we're on different places of the planet, but we can now, with modern technology, see each other in real time on our devices, which is just a blessing that is like ridiculous. Today's messages are complete. I love you so much. Please look at the Global Channeling Summit if you are curious about channeling. There will be a link as soon as the live feed is over. Please visit my website, sign up for my newsletter, reach out, and let's help you dive deep to uncover the treasures that are waiting for you in your life. I love you so much and want nothing more than for you to experience that for yourself. Have a beautiful rest of your day and week. I will be back here again with your live weekly energy reading next Monday. Namaste. Bye, guys. I love you.